The super spectacular specialist shuttle. Let's get together for a huddle, but not too close, got to keep the bubble. Let's start learning, come on, let's hustle. We fit together like a puzzle. Library, music, art, PE. It's the super spectacular specialist shuttle.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's art lesson. This week our theme is home. I'm here at my home, and before we start our lesson, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the homes that I've lived in. I was born in the state of Arkansas. My dad's name is Terry, and my mom's name is Sandy. The three of us lived together in a couple different houses before moving in next to my cousins. Can you tell which one I am? My parents are artists and have added on to all of the houses we have lived in. They made this rocking horse I'm on. We had a really big yard with lots of trees and lots of animals to play with. And my dad taught me to fish in this little pond in our backyard. We also had a really big patio to play on. Here I am with my grandpa. When I was 4, I got a baby brother. His name is TJ, short for Terry Jr., which is my dad's name. Life became pretty awesome. I got a new friend, and we had lots of toys we could share. When I was 6, my family moved to the country of Taiwan. We lived in a new place with new people, but we had each other, and that was all that mattered. My brother TJ and I became best friends. And not long after we moved to Taiwan, we had a little baby brother. His name is Tyler. After Tyler was born, we moved into a new house with more space. As our family was growing, we made more and more memories in the homes that we lived in. It became clear to me that a home is not just a house, but a place where you grow with your family. When I was 8, we moved back to the United States and lived in the state of Maine. While we were looking for a house, we lived in a hotel for a little while, which was pretty fun. We moved into this house where we made even more memories. My mom taught me how to cook in the kitchen, and we even got a pet. We named her Poochie. When I was 13, we moved to the state of New Hampshire. When I was 18, we moved to the country of China. We lived in this really tall apartment building, all the way on the top floor.
Whoa!
The 30th floor, to be exact. Since China was our new home, my family explored, and we learned a lot about Chinese culture. We moved back to New Hampshire and lived in a new house. We made many more memories, and we even added a few more members to our family. A dog named HB and a bunny named Millie. In 2016, I moved to Los Angeles, California with my boyfriend. His name is Corey. While he was studying to become a professor, I was working as a teacher in Hollywood. We had fun living in Los Angeles for 2 years with our cats Ella and Charlie. And when it was time to move back, we were ready. We really missed our families. While Corey and I were looking for a home, we stayed with my family, who had just purchased a house on a lake. So we spent a lot of time outdoors watching the wildlife. and the beautiful sunsets.
Whoa!
My home is now in Bedford, so that I can be close to all of my students at Wilkins School. And although my family doesn't all live in the same house anymore, whenever we are together, we are at home. If you're wondering why my family has moved around so much, it's because of my dad's job. He works in the shoe business, making lasts. These are little molds that shoes are built around. He has worked for companies all over the world as an engineer, making sure their shoes are the right size and fit. I've even got to help a little, trying on different shoes. I hope you had fun learning a little bit about my family and some of the homes that I've lived in. I wonder what Screech is going to make today. Nice move, Screech. What do you think Screech is making? Wow, nice job, Screech. That looks like a really great home for an owl.
Welcome to Vocab with Van Gogh.
Our word this week is imagination.
Imagination.
Imagination is when you use your mind to come up with creative ideas. It looks like Screech had to use his imagination to make this picture. He used lots of different materials and colors. Great work, Screech.
Welcome to Frida's Fellow Artists.
The artist you're going to meet this week is my mom. She is the person that taught me most of what I know about art. My mom is an artist in many different ways. She loves to draw using pencil and paper. Do you recognize any of these characters that she drew? My mom also loves to paint. She has painted murals in all of the homes we have lived in. She also can make 3D sculptures using clay. During the past couple of years, she has been using clay to make little toys like this. Hi everyone, I'm here at my parents' house and I'm here with my mom and we're going to be doing some art together. Hi everybody! We are going to be designing a house together because our theme this week is home. But first, I want to introduce my mom to Screech.
Hi, Screech! I'm Jessie's mom. Hi!
We are going to get started on our creating process. What we're doing is we're working together to create a home design. Later in the video, I will give directions on how to do this activity. We're using our imagination to create this design. Looks like we have a little helper.
This is HB, my dog.
HB is short for honey bear.
No!
So it turns out HB didn't really help us. But don't worry, Screech is okay. think, Mom?
I think it looks great. Should we open the house?
Yeah, let's open it up and show them what we drew inside.
It's a fireplace.
So on the inside of our house design, we have something that's really special to us. And my mom chose to draw a fireplace. So why did you choose to draw a fireplace, Mom?
Well, about a year ago, we moved into our new house that has a fireplace. And it's the first time we've ever had a fireplace. And I've always wanted a fireplace. Because I can
Hang the stocking! Well, thank you, Mom, for drawing with me this week. That was so much fun.
Thanks for coming over. I loved it. Let's do it again.
Welcome to Monet's Maker Station.
For this activity, you will need a white piece of paper, a pencil, and some crayons to color. The first step is to fold your paper in half, the hamburger way. Unfold your paper and you will have a nice straight line in the middle. We are going to make 2 more folds. We are going to fold the sides of the paper into the middle of the paper. So watch, and you can rewind and rewatch if you need to. Fold the paper so that the edge is touching the middle line. Make sure you crease the paper so the fold is really clean. We are going to repeat that same step, but on the right side. Take the edge of the paper and fold it into the middle so that the whole edge lines up with that middle line. The next step is to turn this into a house. I'm going to use a pencil to draw a line for the roof. I'm going to draw a diagonal line from the middle of the paper down to the side of the paper on both sides. The next step is to cut out where the roof is. So on those lines that I just drew with pencil, I'm going to carefully take my scissors and cut along the lines. I'm facing the scissors away from me and keeping them really far away from my helping hand. I'm turning the paper when I need to make it easier to cut. Now I can put my scissors away and throw away those extra pieces of paper. You can see that the house can open up and I can draw something on the inside too. For this activity, you are going to use your imagination to design the outside of the house. Here are some things to add: a door, windows, a roof, siding, a porch or balcony, people like your family, pets, furniture, shutters for the windows, or plants outside. You should use a pencil while you are drawing. That way you can erase if you make any mistakes. I am using a marker for my drawing because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing in the video. You can be as creative as you want. You could even design your dream house. Or, if you want, you can draw parts of your own house that you live in now. You should add as many details as you can. This would be a really fun activity to do by yourself or with a family member or friend, just like I did earlier with my mom. Although we are drawing a house, our theme is home. So when you open up your house, I want you to draw something on the inside that's very special to you or your family, something that would turn your house into a home. You could draw your family inside, or maybe a place that you all gather and have fun together. Or you could draw your pets. On the inside of my house, I drew my 2 cats, Ella and Charlie. They are sisters, and they're 5 years old now. The next step is to complete your artwork by adding color. You can use crayons or any other coloring materials you may have. When you are finished, you can stand your house up on the table to display it for everyone to see. I hope you had fun this week learning a little bit about my family and some of the homes that I've lived in. And I hope you have fun doing this activity and using your imagination. This week we learned that imagination is when you have creative ideas in your mind. You can use your imagination to create artwork. We also learned that a home is not just a house. To reflect, think about these questions. What are 2 outside details you can add to your house design? What are the names of my 2 cats? Would you rather draw a house using your imagination or from real-life memories? What is something special you will draw inside your house to make it a home?